Okay, I'm gonna start from the right side and move to the left, showing y'all the ingredients, how I'm about to make this smothered chicken and shrimp, also known as the sea and sky. So I'm gonna use half an onion, 2 cloves of garlic, half a carrot, a little piece of celery, parsley, Tony Chachere's, cayenne pepper, curry powder, onion powder, garlic powder. We got like la camarones, and we got drumsticks. And we're gonna smother all this down. It's gonna be such a good gravy. It's damn near gonna be like some gumbo. But this is just the original Joe recipe. Just something I'm putting together from scratch. Okay, y'all. So I'm making my new dish, the sea and sky, and right now I'm just letting the chicken get a crisp. Like I'm charring both sides, trying to get it a good sear. I'm searing the chicken 4 minutes on each side. This oven works so hot that I gotta take my time and be careful with it. I ain't trying to burn it because I'm gonna use that fine from the bottom to make the gravy. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, y'all. So I flipped them over. They got sear on the bottom side. So now I'm gonna let that sear. Then I'm gonna take the chicken out. And these are big pieces of chicken. So even with searing both sides, it's not all the way cooked. So I'm gonna put that to the side, cook down my onions and make my gravy. Then I'm gonna add this back in and I'm gonna let it slow cook for like an hour. It'll be done. You just gotta really cook these big pieces of chicken all the way through. Okay, y'all. So y'all see this? This the fine. I got the chicken over here resting. I cooked it on both sides, but they still not all the way cooked through because they're thick. That's why you still see the blood and shit. Don't eat this. Wait till it's all the way cooked through. You gotta be patient through the process. So now I'm about to put this back on the heat. You hear me? About to add my holy trinity, my garlic and carrots. This is not really the holy trinity. It's just celery and onions. I didn't have any green bell peppers. So after you add your onions, add your salt. That way it could bring the moisture out the onions. And then the onion is going to start sweating and it's going to release like that fine at the bottom of the skillet is going to start coming up. Not too much salt, especially if you plan on adding more salt again later. See, it's science, you feel me? Some people consider this like witchcraft or something, but basically the onions start sweating after you add the salt, so it makes it so that the onions could pick up the flavor from when I cook that chicken down. You feel me? Once this cooks down and cook, you know, once I get this up using the onions, I'm gonna add some flour and some water, and it's gonna turn into my gravy, y'all. This smells so good. I'm not even halfway through, or just about halfway. Okay, y'all. I added a little bit of water to help speed up the process. So now I'm adding my flour. I made sure that I portioned it before adding it because the worst thing you want to do is a hand slip while cooking and you just add way too much of something. Then you got to work so hard to try to fix the balance if you can. That's why I like cooking with portions already pre-portioned. Unless it's something that it's easier to do. Okay, so we already have plenty of oil. So I'm gonna cook this down for like 2-3 minutes. Let it get like a little brown. Cook the floury flavor out of it, right? Then I'm gonna add my water. Once I add my water, I'm gonna add my chicken back in, and it's gonna turn into a gravy. That's that smothered chicken. Y'all about to see what I'm talking about. A couple more clips. Okay, y'all. So I added the water. I made the gravy. I was like, okay, let me add some more water. So now I've added the chicken in. You feel me? I'm gonna let this cook for an hour. Just poking the chicken, making sure, like I'm gonna grab like a big spoon type, like a big pot spoon, and I'm gonna just like add. Hold on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add, like I'm gonna keep putting the gravy on the chicken, like it's basting. I'm gonna baste the chicken. You feel me? Let me cut the heat down because the heat be just so hot. You hear me? This body's so good. And once it's closer to finish, I'm gonna add the shrimp, and we got the sea and sky. You hear me? We cooking poetically. So y'all see what I mean? Like the gravy started forming. So now for like the next hour, I'm gonna be doing this, basting the chicken. Like 10 minutes, every 5 minutes, I'm gonna flip them and just keep doing this. I just seasoned my gravy with some Tony Chachere's and some garlic powder. I don't have any oregano. If I had some, I would have used some. I'm always talking about what I don't have, but I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. You hear me? When you a cook, you supposed to work with what you got. You hear me? And make the best out of it. Cause the kitchen don't stop. That's the thing about knowing how to cook yourself. You know how to adapt, work around it. You feel me? Dang, you added too much seasoning. Now add some water to balance it out. Dang, you got too much water. Well, you gotta let it cook for an extra hour to let the water cook out and let it thicken back up. You just gotta know what you're doing. It's all like science or mathematics. It's formulas. And the thing is, once you know how to do math, once you know how to do addition, subtraction, all that just come easy. Like ask a grown man 1 plus 1, he don't even gotta think about it. Same thing with this, with that cooking stuff. When you know what you're doing, like I don't even have to follow a recipe or any of that no more. Like I'm making my own recipes. This is my original recipe. Someone else probably fixed it before, but this is Joseph. Sea and sky. You hear me? I'm gonna keep saying it because like I love originality. I love y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna add some more parsley to this and let it cook for the next hour, like I just showed y'all. Basting the chicken. Okay, y'all. The chicken almost cooked all the way through. The gravy about to thicken up. I'm about to add my camarones, my shrimp. Let this cook for another 10 minutes and it's done. Delicioso, sabroso. At this point, I added some more water so that, I don't know, just to make it easier to smother the chicken down, make more gravy, you know. I had so much gravy, the gravy got thick so fast, I was like, dang, let me add some water to it. So the shrimp about to cook so quick, y'all. Like, I'm not exaggerating. This shit gonna be done in like 10 more minutes. I'm just gonna keep basting my chicken. Let this cook down. When that meat start coming off the bone, you know it's ready. Cut the heat back up on it, stir it, then let it do its thing. Let it smother. I just put a top on it. Really let it get all the heat. Really smother down. I'm only gonna put the top on for like 2 minutes. I'd like to keep stirring and being proactive with it. I don't want to burn nothing. I don't want it sticking to the bottom of the pot. That's gonna make it harder to clean. Work harder. Damn, that's what that would be. I meant to say work smarter, not harder. I got tongue twisted. Okay, y'all, this is the final product. I call this the Sea and Sky. We got the shrimp in that thing. I added the shrimp a little too early, but it's okay. I had to let the chicken cook down some more. So I'm gonna let that cool off. Put it on a bed of rice. Probably baste that chicken for like another couple minutes, but it's done. You hear me? It's about to be too good. Real gravy from scratch. Smothered chicken. Smothered shrimp. You hear me? Louisiana style cooking. Sea and Sky.